Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and healthy. Children, in the last video, I have started the chapter How Our Body Works. Today, I will continue the chapter as well as conclude the chapter. This is the second part or the end part of the chapter How Our Body Works. Our first point is kinds of teeth. Children, we have 4 kinds of teeth, namely incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Now the shape of each tooth helps it to carry out different functions. The 4 front teeth in each jaw are called incisors. We use them to bite our food. On both sides of the incisors, there are sharp and pointed teeth that are used to tear food. These are called canines. Now we have 4 canines, 2 in each jaw. The teeth at the back of the mouth are wide and flat. These are called premolars and molars. Premolars cut and grind the food, whereas molars crush and grind the food. Now we have 4 premolars and 6 molars in each jaw. Coming to the diagram, see children, these 2 incisors, okay? These 2 incisors, thereafter this one and this one and this one, canines. Then these 2, this and here also 2, this, what? Premolars, and thereafter molars, okay? Here in the upper jaw, all the molars can't be seen here, okay? See, broad flat teeth, they used to crush and grind the food. They are premolars and molars. Here, this incisor, this is the diagram of incisors, okay? We used to bite the food. We use this type of teeth to bite our food. Next, what? Canine. See this one, canine. This helps us to tear our food. And then the broad flat teeth, I have said premolar and molar. They used to crush and grind the food. Next point is structure of a tooth. Each tooth has 2 main parts, the crown and the root. The crown is the top part of the tooth. It is seen above the gum. And the root is the lower part of the tooth, which can't be seen as it is inside the gum. It holds the tooth firmly in place. Okay. So, see, this is the label diagram of a structure of a tooth. The upper part, which we can see from outside, okay, upper part, this one, above the gum. This one is called crown, and below the gum, okay, below the gum, that means inside the, not below, actually it is inside the gum, okay. That part is called root. Now, a tooth has 3 layers. The outer white layer is called the enamel. The enamel is the hardest part of the body. Children, listen carefully. Enamel is the hardest part of the body. The middle layer of the tooth, which is slightly yellow, is called the dentin. This is softer than the enamel. And the innermost layer of the tooth, which is called the pulp. The pulp is soft and has blood vessels and nerves. The nutrients reach the tooth through these blood vessels. So see, each tooth has three layers. The outer white layer is enamel. This one, outer white layer enamel. This is the hardest part of human body, enamel. Then what? Then dentin. Okay. Yes, middle part. This middle layer, dentin, which is slightly yellow in color, and the core, this one, softer part, that is pulp, or the third layer of the tooth is pulp. Okay, where blood vessels and nerve cells are present. It is the soft part of the tooth. Next point is taking care of teeth. Now children, as we know, teeth help us to eat food. They give shape to the face and also help us to speak clearly. So to take care of the teeth, what we must do? We must eat a healthy diet containing milk, yogurt, fruits and green vegetables. We have to wash the mouth after eating. We have to avoid having too many sugary foods or soft drinks, because the sugar in sweet food stays on the teeth for a long time and makes it easy for the germs to grow in the large numbers. That's why we have to avoid too many sugary foods or soft drinks, chocolate, sticky chocolates, these are. Next, we have to brush teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once at the bedtime. And we must see a dentist regularly for our oral health. Next point is formation of plaque and decay of tooth. Now children, if we do not brush our teeth properly, a sticky layer called plaque develops on the teeth. Now plaque is made up of germs that live in the mouth. These germs feed on the bits of food stuck to the teeth and give out acids. Now over time, that acids eat through the enamel and make a hole called cavity. If the cavity is not filled in time, it can cause further decay and reach the pulp of the tooth. This causes severe pain and may even cause the tooth to fall out. Look at the stages of tooth decay, children. If you eat too many sugary foods or chocolates, what will happen? The food particles will stick to your teeth, okay, and that will release what? Germs present in the mouth will act onto it, release acid, and that acid will make a hole on to the teeth. See, at first the decay is small inside, see, but thereafter the decay in dentin what? Reaches to the pulp. See this red area, pulp? That means it reaches up to the nerve and blood vessels. So these two stages are painful. Our next point is the respiratory system. Our body needs oxygen to break down the digested food and get energy from it. We get this oxygen from the air that we breathe in. The process by which the body uses oxygen to get energy from food is called respiration. And the organ system that helps in respiration is called the respiratory system. Now the respiratory system consists of the nose, windpipe and a pair of lungs. At first, nose and windpipe. Now we take in air through the nose. The nose has hair and a sticky substance called mucus in it. The nose hair and the mucus filter the air that we breathe in by trapping dust and germs. From the nose, the air then goes to the windpipe. At the end of the windpipe, there are two tubes. The tubes on the left enters to the left lung and the tube on the right enters the right lung. See at the diagram, children. This one is our nose, where hair and mucus present inside the inside wall of the nose that helps to filtrate the dust germs. Okay, so wind or air enters from nose. From nose it goes to this windpipe. This one is windpipe. From windpipe, two pipe enters into these two lungs, pair of lungs. Okay, we have a pair of lungs, so the left pipe enters to the left lung and the right pipe enters to the right lung. So from windpipe, wind enters to this bladder or lungs. Now we will read about lungs. Lungs are the main organs of the respiratory system. They are soft, spongy and are inside the rib cage. The rib cage protects the lungs from any injury. The lungs are covered with blood vessels and tiny air sacs. When we take in air through the nose, it enters the lungs and reaches that tiny air sacs. The air sacs allow oxygen from the air to pass into the blood vessels. The blood then carries this oxygen to all parts of the body. When the body uses this oxygen to break down the food to get energy, carbon dioxide is produced. Now the blood carries that carbon dioxide back to the lungs. The air we breathe out contains this carbon dioxide gas. Okay. Now see the label diagram of respiratory system here. So after entering the air from nose to the windpipe and then to left and right lungs, okay, the lungs is covered with what? These small air sacs, okay, small air sacs and blood vessels. Okay. Now when the air passes to that air sacs, it allows, these are air sacs. See, these are air sacs. So when the air comes to this air sacs, it allows, this air sacs allows the oxygen to get enter into the blood, and that blood carries the oxygen to all the parts of the body. Now children, the air that we breathe out is warm. Do you know why? This is because the heat produced during respiration warms the air as it travels through the respiratory system. Now children, here I have concluded the chapter. Now what you will do, at first you will go through the video very well, then you will go through the chapter very well, and then you will do the worksheet posted in Google Classroom. I will meet all of you in the next video. Till then, stay well and thank you.